So today I'm here with episode 13 of my FC25 career mode with Bromley, and today we're kicking off with the game against mid-table Swindon. And before we get into the game, I'm just making a couple changes to the sliders. So CPU shot error is going down from 53 to 52, and CPU shot speed is going up from 50 to 53. And we have a few changes for this game. So Bradley, Andrade, Pugh, and Davies come in, and Marriott, Shevchuk, Carlson, and Watts drop out because most of them are tired, and Shevchuk is injured, so he's missing this game. So let's get into this game against Swindon, and hope to start off the episode with a win. Swindon are playing the ball towards the box here. They've just laid it back out to Clark. Now Clark brings it into the box. Has that shot, and that has gone right into the top corner. And after 3 minutes here, Swindon has scored. And I've finally conceded a goal. I don't know how many minutes of football it's been, but it's probably been something like 700 minutes. I'll work it out, and I'll put how many minutes it's been on the screen now. But I'm reckoning it's somewhere around 700. But that was a good strike, and Swindon lead 1-0. Clark has the ball here. Davies is running through. Going to play the ball through to him. Is he going to get that? He heads it, and he heads it wide. It was a difficult chance, but he did well to get to it. They played the ball inside there. Now they've got the ball in the box. They're going to have that shot, and that is 2-0, is it? Offside, I think. We're still stuck in this camera angle. Like, Davies is still acting like they've scored. But yeah, it was offside. Didn't look it to me, so I'm surprised at that. Pugh is running on the wing there. Got the ball to him with Clark. He's in a good position here to cut it back if anyone gets in a good position. No one has, so I'm just going to go with Pugh on his own. It's been blocked. They've given the ball away to Davies there, and he can't quite get away. But he's won the ball, and he's been able to play it up to right here. And now right can run towards the box with it. He's got the beating of this defender. I'm just going to have to cut it back onto his right. It didn't cut onto his right, but right has scored. I didn't think he'd actually be able to finish it at the near post with his left there. So I tried to cut it onto his right. Still took it on the left, and he's finished inside the near post there. Honestly, did not expect him to score this. If you look at the angle, this is a really good camera angle for it. Did not expect him to be able to get it past Dan Barden at the near post there, but he did. It's a good finish, and that is 1-1. And I've got to give credit to Davies on that one, because Davies did really well winning the ball back at halfway. He was tenacious. And he got the ball up to Wright, and Wright was able to go through and score. But Swindon are coming forward with it now. They've gone past Johnson. Hassan has to come across. He can't get to that shot, but it does go wide. John misses that tackle, and now they can bring it into a good crossing position here. But they don't put the ball across. They do pull it back to Clark. And Clark did have an opportunity to shoot there. Decided against it, but he's played it inside now, and Shimanga shoots wide. Andrade's been tackled there. He's too slow moving the ball. Shimanga is in here. Davies comes out to it. Davies can't get to it. And Swindon are 2-1 up now. It's poor from Andrade. It was just too slow moving the ball out of his feet there. John can play the ball forward to Pugh there. Pugh has a chance to run it to a good crossing position. Can get the ball across to Davies. Davies can't get his head to it. It's dropped to Clark. He's going to play it to Andrade. And Andrade is going to shoot from range. And that was flying top bins, but wasn't very powerful, so Barden could save it easily. And that is half-time, and we are losing 2-1 here. And for the first time in a while, I've had a challenging game here, and it's been competitive. Swindon have got a couple of goals, I've got a goal. Could go either way, this, I think. They got the ball in the box here. Johnston got turned, but then does well. And I pressed A to try and pass it, but I also pressed B to clear. So it did a fake shot. And he got tackled after that fake shot, and Swindon are now 3-1 up. I pressed B to make the tackle, but it must have counted it as me trying to clear it, because then I pressed A to pass it, and he just does a fake shot. And they were never going to miss from that position. And that is 3-1. And I've been kind of screwed over by the game a little bit there. Swindon are playing the ball towards the box here. They're in a good position now. He can play it back across. Johnston with a really good challenge there. I thought I saw the ref's arm go up, and I was worried that was going to be a penalty, but it wasn't. Hassan can't make that challenge there, and Shimanga can play it back inside now, and they've had that shot, and that's clattered the post. So close to being 4-1 to Swindon there. Andrade with the ball here. He can drive forward with it. He's running into trouble a little bit, but he can play Clark through. Now Clark is in the box. Going to cut back on this defender. Have that shot. It has been saved. And now I'm going to make some subs here because I need a change in this game if I want to get back into it. So I'm using all my subs at once. So Carlson, Marriott, and Watts are coming on because I didn't think Pugh, Davies, and Bradley were doing good enough. And Wright and Clark are coming off because they're tired. And Shevchenko and Cartwright are coming on for them. John makes that interception there. It's a good interception. Now he can play it up to Shevchenko. He can play it down the line to Watts. And Watts with the fresh legs can run at this defender. Going to cut it inside him. Going to cut inside this next one. Then try and clip it through to Carlson. It's a good ball. Carlson with the volley. It just got a deflection on it. So it made it easy for the keeper. Oh, with a good tackle there. Up to Shevchenko. He'll have Watts running on the right-hand side of him. Plays it up to Watts, who has Carlson in the box. If Watts can get past this defender, and he can, but Carlson isn't as in the box as I'd wanted, and Cartwright can't get to that. Carlson might, and Carlson has brought it down. Play it across the Cartwright here. Going to go back to Shevchenko, now out wide to Watts. Now Watts can run inside the box here. Going to run it inside, try and curl it into the far corner. It has gone just wide. And that wouldn't have mattered. It would have just been a consolation goal because Swindon have won the game 3-1 at full time and I've finally lost a game. I don't know how many games it was off the top of my head that I went unbeaten. I'll be able to tell you after the game, but it was quite a long run and it's finally come to an end. So I've just counted up and we went 8 games unbeaten in all competitions. Back to this game against Rotherham, which we lost on penalties in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. But we went a staggering 19 games unbeaten in the league, going all the way back to November in the 1-0 win over Crewe. I can't believe we haven't lost a game since the 9th of November. We only conceded 7 goals in the league in that time as well. But now we've got the second game of the episode here against third place Colchester. So it could be a difficult game this with a team right behind us in the league. But I have the return of a fully fit first team for this game, so it'll give me a better chance of a good result in this game. So let's get into this game against Colchester and see if we can get that good result. They've given the ball away there really early on. Watts can run forward with it. He's taken a massive touch though. But that will go back to Shevchuk, who's back in the starting lineup today. And it's dropped to Clark here. He's going to have a shot and it got stuck in the rain. So it didn't move onto his left foot like I wanted. Shevchuk can play it out wide to Watts there. Watts has a chance to move forward with the ball. I'm going to come inside this defender here, run it into the box, play it to Clark. Clark with a chance to toe poke it into the net. He didn't even go with his left. I thought he was going to smash it with his left foot, but he toe pokes it with his right, with his weak foot into the top corner there. And that is 1-0. This is a really good finish from Clark. It's good work from Watts to get into a good position. Just lay it through to Clark. And he didn't take it on his left. Just that toe poke was so unexpected. But it's a really good finish. And that is 1-0. Shevchuk's in a good position there. Going to play the ball across to him. He's taking a big touch and that has been deflected. Hassan with the ball here. Going to take it past one defender. Going to go into the box with Hassan. Hassan with a chance to score and Hassan puts it wide. That would have been a great goal from the centre-back captain there. But he doesn't quite finish it. Going to play the ball back to John here from that throw-in. Going to now play it across to Shevchuk. He's going to take it past this defender here into the box. Shevchuk, and that shot has gone wide. I'm trying so hard to get this guy a goal and he just can't quite find it. It's a ball into the box there. In a good position here. They played it across, but Hassan intercepts it. But he has been tackled. And now they've got it back again with Tavide. Johnston makes that interception, but it's dropped back to him. Still not getting a shot off there, even though they've been in good positions. They might shoot now, and they do, and that's a good save from Davies. It's dropped back to them in the box, though. Anderson plays it back. Wright can't get it there. Now they're playing it back into the box. They're just playing it around so much, but Shevchuk finally claims it. Clark has Watts running on the right-hand side here. Going to play the ball out to him. Now I'm just going to run with Watts here. Run it inside. Carlson is running into the box there. Played it back to Clark here. Now I want Watts running on the outside again here. If Carlson gets into a good position, I can pass it to him, and I have. Now to Shevchuk. Shevchuk doesn't control it. That was an awful touch. He must not want this goal. Good tackle from Watts there, and he can run forward with the ball now. I'm looking at Carlson, expecting him to make a run, and he does. I can't get it over to him. It's a big touch from Watts. That's something about the rain. I've noticed the players are taking big touches when they're dribbling, I think, because the ball gets stuck on the surface, so they have to take big touches to actually dribble effectively. And that's shown there with our Colchester player dribbling it out of play with a big touch. And that is half-time here, and we are leading Colchester 1-0. And apart from that one chance Colchester had, it's been pretty much all us. We've been pretty dominant, so hopefully we continue that in the second half. That's a poor challenge, and Shevchuk's been wiped out there. Ref didn't even give advantage for it. Wouldn't have even been a foul, apparently. Johnston wins that ball there. All now can play it up to Watts, into Clark. And Carlson's running forward there. Going to get the ball over to Carlson. He should get that in the box, and he does. Chance to shoot for Carlson, and that's a good save from the keeper. Given away there to Clark. Watts has it. Going to run it inside now. It's a good skill move from Watts. And he's been fouled there, surely. But Clark is... Oh, come on, ref. Give me advantage there. I'm through on goal. Well, not through on goal, but I was in a really good position about 30 yards out there. Watts has the ball here. I'm looking at Carlson in the box. If a good ball in gets to him, he might get his head to it, and he should have got his head to that. Ball over to Orr here. He's in a good position. Going to play it back across to Clark. Now back to Orr. He's got even more space now. Going to hit a shot from range, and that's gone miles wide. And after an hour now, I am going to make some subs here. So Davies, Pugh, and Bradley are coming on because Carlson and Watts are a bit tired, and Maric has just picked up an injury. So hopefully it's not a serious one. It's a good ball through there. I think he was offside, and he puts it wide anyway. Colchester really haven't done anything this game. That's like their second best chance of the game, really, and it wasn't even a real chance because it was offside. All with the ball here. You can drive forward with it. I want it to get to Davies, and that's a good ball. Davies with a chance here, and Davies makes it 2-0. He's only been on the pitch for a few minutes, but he has made an instant impact, and he's scored, and he makes it 2-0 to Bromley. Good drive forward from Orr. He's actually pretty good at that for a big man. And then to Davies, and he just took one touch out of his feet and finished it past the keeper. It's a good finish, and he makes it 2-0. I just realised, I think that's Davies' first goal since he's actually transitioned to a striker. So that's good that the faith I put in being a striker is paying off. Now I'm going to make my final subs here, and Shevchuk and Wright are coming off because they're tired, and Mitchell and Cartwright are coming on. Davies has the ball here, quite a way out. Going to line up a shot here, and that was a really good effort, and the keeper saves it well. It's a ball forward there. Johnson has been turned. They can have that shot there, and they do score, and Payne in the 89th minute does get a goal back for Colchester here. So hopefully that's just a consolation, not a comeback. And that is full time, and that late goal from Colchester wasn't a comeback, it was just a consolation. And we do beat Colchester 2-1. And I got to be honest, for a team third in the league, they were extremely disappointing. I dominated that game. It was like they were a team down near the bottom. They were very poor. I don't know how they're third. And now we've got the third game of the episode here against 7th place Wimbledon. But before I get into that, I just want to mention something I meant to mention at the start of the episode, but I forgot. And what it is I want you guys to start thinking about who your player of the season is, or your players of the season. Because at the end of the season, I'm going to do a season review and say my players of the season, and I want to know what yours are as well. Because whoever is most people's player of the season for you guys will get a potential boost. So let me know down in the comments who your players of the season so far have been. But anyway, let's get into this game against Wimbledon. I've got a fully fit first team once again for this game, so let's hope to win the episode strong. Clark has won the ball here from the defender. Carlson is completely open if he gets a good ball to him, and it's not a good ball, it's behind him. It's a ball in a good position here. Shevchuk makes a good interception though. And now Clark can run forward with it. He has got Carlson running ahead of him, but I think if I play the ball, he'll probably get caught by the defenders. But I need an option now, and that is Wright on the outside of me. So I'm going to play that to Wright, and now back to Clark here. And Clark can run it into the box now. I'm going to try and get past these defenders and play it across to Carlson, and Carlson doesn't shoot. I pressed B so he could shoot first time, and he just didn't shoot there when he really should have done. Even if it was just a poke towards the goal, he still should have shot first time. Clark with an interception there, but it has dropped back into our half. And now Wimbledon can bring the ball forward towards my area. They've played it out wide in a crossing position. He's gone past Maric. That's a cross into the box. That's a header, and that's a good save from Davies. They got the ball back out wide here, and they've put that ball in. The header from that cross, and that is a really good save from Davies. Now they've got a corner here. They can swing that in. Can't get the ball away. And between Carlson and Davies and the post, it has managed to make its way into the net. And that is 1-0 to Wimbledon here. I'm not even sure exactly how this ended up in the goal. Let's see. It hits the post. Now I think it hits Carlson and goes in. It was going too fast there. I want to see on a slow-mo replay. Yep. Oh, it hit his elbow. That's handball. It should be a penalty. Well, that is 1-0 with an unfortunate own goal from Carlson. Wright has the ball here. He's got in between two defenders and managed to run past him. And that defender's missed his challenge, so he can run it into the box here. And he's got plenty of space, so he can lay it back to Carlson. And Carlson with the shot at the near post, but it's saved by the keeper. Now Clark can put this corner in here. It's not a bad ball. Johnston can't get his head to it, but it's dropped to Wright, who can lay it back to Shevchuk here. And Shevchuk from range shoots wide. That's a good tackle from Orr there, and Orr can run forward with the ball now. I want to get Clark in a good position. That's got to be a red card, surely. That was an awful challenge. And it is. It's a straight red card for Jake Reeves there. And Wimbledon are down to 10 men on the stroke of half-time. And they have made a sub here because of that. I'm going to drop the ball forward here to Hassan. And Hassan is going to shoot from range from that, and that's a poor effort. Straight at the keeper. And that is half-time, and we are losing 1-0, but we'll have a big advantage in the second half because Wimbledon have just gone down to 10 men. So let's see if we can make use of that advantage. That's a good tackle with the back heel from Orr there. Now Clark can play it out to Wright, and Wright can run forward with it. I can get it past this defender. I'm going to take a big touch to get it past him. Won't get it past him, but I can run it inside and shoot with Wright, and it's a good save from the keeper. It's a ball through there. It's a really good ball. Maric can't get to it, and they're going to have a chance to put the ball in here, but they don't. So they play it back. Now they're playing it across. That is a shot from outside the box there, but it is blocked. And now can I get on the counter? Going to clip it over to Wright here, who's in loads of space. And I'm going to have to go past this defender here, or not, or I can cut back on him. And Carlson is running to the box there. Clip it to him. Hopefully he's onside. Carlson with the shot. It's not gone in. And he was offside. He must have been just off. And look at that. That is so tight. That is so close. And he is just offside with his leg there. That was so close to being 1-1. John has the ball here. Space to run into. Carlson, I can clip the ball through to him. I think he was onside. And now Carlson is in the box. Chance to shoot straight at the keeper. It was a difficult chance because he did have players around him, barging into him, trying to tackle him. So he had distractions. Should be intercepted by Maric there and isn't. And now Shevchuk can't make the tackle either. Now they have that shot from range. I want Davies to stop this from going from a corner. And he just about does. Don't know why he didn't just grab that instead of parrying it. Right with the ball here. Maric is running on the outside. Played it up to Maric. Maric can run forward with the ball now, but he's not quick, so he's going to get caught by that defender. Play it back into Clark. And he's been fouled there. And now just for this free kick, I'm going to make some subs here. And Davies, Shevchenko and Cartwright coming on because Clark, Carlson and Wright are all knackered. And it's not made the sub, so I guess it'll happen after this free kick. And it's a long way out, but I'm going to go for goal here with Clark. Put a load of power on it, knuckleball it, just see where it goes. And it's gone straight into the wall. But it has dropped to Watts. Now I can play it back to Clark here. Now to Shevchuk, up to Carlson, who can run around this defender. But he needs an option in the box, which is Wright. And Wright with a bicycle kick doesn't connect. He was wide open there and still couldn't get the ball to him. Clark has won the ball there. And now Watts is running through. I've got the ball to Watts here. Going to run it inside this defender. Watts has a chance here. Watts with the shot. It's been saved the first time. Watts can't get to the rebound. I can't believe I've not scored yet. That's a ball into the box there. Wimbledon have it. Johnson has been done there. They had that chance and it has gone just wide. And now I'm going to make my final two subs now. And Pugh and Andrade coming in place of Shevchuk and Watts because they're both pretty tired. Shevchenko with the ball here. I'm just going to play it out wide to Cartwright. Hopefully he'll have to beat in this defender, and he does. Going to run it inside with Cartwright. Play it across to Davies. Davies with a chance to play it back to Cartwright here. Where's Cartwright going? Why did he run there? And that is full time, and we do lose 1-0 to 10-man Wimbledon, and I can't believe we didn't score in that game. We had so many chances, and we really should have at least drawn. I can't believe we've lost that. And now that is the end of this episode here, and it's been an episode which has been different to the last few, because we've actually had a couple of losses. We went unbeaten for quite a few episodes, and then we've lost twice today. I think that proves that the sliders and being on ultimate difficulty has made a difference. And I'm actually happy about that, because I don't just want to win every game. I want there to be variation, I want it to be a challenge. And that's what today was. So personally, I feel like I'm happy with this episode. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you want to carry on watching this series, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.